Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So for this video, I'm going to show you a quick drill you can do to help you warm up and help improve your roundhouse kick if you're struggling. It's quick, simple, and very effective. So to start off, you want to find like a ledge or like the seat on this table outdoor in my backyard right here and put your feet on it like that and then turn your body hips over, leg out like this, like you're doing a kick, a low kick that is. When you hold this position, it's similar to how you would do in a kick. Your back leg is pivot, the leg you're kicking with is out, your hips is open and turned over. Your hips is actually facing the ceiling or sky, and your left arm is up in the guard. When you hold this position, you want to see how your body feels. If you're extremely not flexible and you have tight hips, this will be really uncomfortable. When you stretch, you should feel a slight discomfort, but it shouldn't be anything to the extreme. If it is, this is basically step one for you. Just practice holding this position for like 30 seconds, maybe even up to a minute, rest and do it again. As if you're lifting weights, you have reps and sets. So once you get the hang of that and it becomes easier to hold that position, you want to practice turning your body back and forth like this, as if you're throwing the roundhouse kick. You want to practice turning over each time. And once again, when you first start doing this, it could be pretty uncomfortable. And depending on your comfort level, you want to adjust and build up to it, because you don't want to overdo it right away. Slight discomfort is fine, but too much means you're pushing your body too much. You don't want to mess up and like pull something. So just like lifting weights, you want to increase it with reps and sets over time. And I'm just going to show you with my other leg so you can see. Just turn on over as if you're doing a roundhouse kick. This helps you get used to opening your hips up and turning your hips over when you're kicking, and it helps improve your flexibility. So I always like doing this as a warm-up before I hit the heavy bag, or in this case the century bob right there in my backyard. Okay, so now for the next level, once you get used to doing that one, it's the same drill basically. You turn your hips over, leg over, and then you lift your leg up at the end like that. This is extremely helpful in helping you throw higher kicks as well. And to add, when you're doing this drill, you want to pivot your back leg and keep your guard up the way you would do it if you're doing a roundhouse kick. And that just depends on the style you train it and how you do it. I like keeping my opposite hand protecting my head, and the other arm whips back for more torque. But some people like sticking the arm out to have like a type of guard. I think they call that the vampire guard, and that's just depends on your style. There's no real right or wrong way. It just depends on how you want to throw it. And doing these hip rotation exercises over time and increasing, the difficulties and adding more reps and sets definitely helps you when you're first starting out. And once you get used to that, depending on how long, it could be a few days, a few weeks, depending on your flexibility level, you could increase the height like I am right here at the top of the table. Keep in mind, if you're doing this somewhere outside, make sure you don't slip, and it could be slippery, and work on your balance as well. Once again, to add, it should feel a slight discomfort, but you shouldn't feel extreme pain. If it's extreme pain, just lower the difficulty and or the height and build up to it. And this is me doing it on the opposite leg, so you can see it at a different angle. So while you're doing this, you want to do it as if you're throwing a roundhouse kick. So same form, a good guard, pivot the back leg. And once you get used to doing this, the roundhouse kick will become easier. Yes, there are definitely other exercises you can do, but I found like this was the most helpful one for me. So I incorporate that into my routine. And if you treat this drill like you do any type of exercise routine, with good reps and sets and a good way to have progressive overload over time, you increase your flexibility and you become better at throwing your roundhouse kick, and it becomes more easy and feels more natural, and you can do it faster, higher, and it'll increase the height in your kicks as well. So that was pretty much it for the drill that helps with roundhouse kick. I love doing those hip rotations because it definitely helped me. And you can see right here how whenever I throw my kick, it's similar to how my leg was over the table when I turn over. So that's why those hip rotations are extremely helpful. And as always, let me know if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions. If it's your first time here, thanks again for stopping by, and feel free to subscribe if you like my content and you want to stay up to date. Take care, guys. Be safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.